Yeah, this is Rolf from Tesla Owners US, and this is the last part 3 for the menu and the settings on the MCU screen, what we would like to explain with everything around on the example of the Model S.
Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life.
And yeah, then there's the voice recognition, touchscreens, or navigations in English, and the units of measure. That should be standard. Then the trips here as well. These are your trips. You can reset your trip when you drive off from me. You can say reset trip A, puts it to 0.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So when you want to record, I want to go to California. How many miles
How many miles
do I
is
drive,
it?
and so on.
What's trip B? Oh, that's how many miles are on the car.
Yeah, but you can also reset that one because it always has the odometer here.
Yeah,
right?
you can get rid of that.
Yeah. So you can get rid of this one
Well, that tells you how many miles you've driven since.
since
The
since the
13.
living of the car.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So then navigation, that detours you even when to save 10 minutes. You can put it down to 5 minutes. So when I can save 5 minutes, I want
Yeah.
to
Look at
suggest
that.
the detour.
Avoid tolls. That's good.
You can avoid tolls, avoid ferries, and I would do that for you. Use HOV lanes, because as a single person, you can drive 7x24 on the car, or with this car on the HOV lane.
Wow.
So, and use always HOV lane.
Can you have 2 people in the car and use HOV or no?
Yeah, sure.
Of course.
No,
With this?
But zero.
with 2 people for everybody.
Right.
But with 1 people electric car, you can drive on the HOV lane.
All the time.
All the time, no matter the time. So then, safety and security is not much. This is, the car is speed limited to 85. You want to have it speed limited to 85?
No, that's ridiculous. You need the power in case you have to go.
Okay, I don't know the PIN code. But if you do this and you know the PIN code,
I don't know the PIN code.
someone has to tell you the PIN code. You have to ask the previous owner what's the PIN
Okay.
code. The car is speed limited.
Okay.
I don't know the PIN code, but currently the
call
car
them.
is limited to 85. You have to call them.
I will.
Yeah. So Sentry Mode that we already discussed.
So
Save-
when I call him and I put on safety and security, then I have to hit this and then put the code in.
Yeah, hit this one here, slide it over, then put the code in, it's 4-digit PIN, and then
What if he doesn't know what it is?
you have to go to Tesla and they have to reset it.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Because it was his mother's car.
yeah.
He might not know anything about it. I don't think he ever drove it that much.
So then don't turn this one on, PIN to drive, because then there's an extra security. You need to know the PIN before you drive
You
it.
can't go anywhere, right?
Yeah. So that is an extra security. If someone steals your car, right, or steals your car key, right, and you have the PIN to drive on, he can sit with the car, with the key in the car, but if he doesn't know the PIN, he cannot drive away.
Interesting.
Oh, okay. So I have to reset that. That's very important.
Yeah, you need to know the PIN.
Okay.
You need to know
I'll
the PIN.
call him.
Yeah, or you should set it. There's even a glove box pin for the glove box. If you valet that car,
Yes.
so that nobody can look at the glove box, if you valet it. There's an especially valet mode for the car as well. Then there's cabin overheat protection is
I wonder
on.
if there's a PIN code for that. Maybe not.
There's no pin code, but if you slide that over, there will be a pin code and you can't open it. So, but you don't know the pin,
I don't know.
don't do it.
Oh, so it's the same
Right?
pin. It's
This
the
is
same
probably
pin for
the same pin. It's the same pin.
I'll have to ask
Right?
him.
So, Joe mode is only slower sound. Then cabin overheat protection. That's currently turned on. Your cabin will not overheat over 105 or 100 degree. That's why also your car goes on when you have it in the garage. Garage is over 100, car comes in, and then all of a sudden the temperature rises over 100. Then the cabin cooling starts for the car.
Right, and that's why I hear it running.
That's
Okay.
why you hear it running. If you turn it off, and I think you can safely turn it off. What they do with this is that This avoids the carbon overheating, because there are sometimes mothers forgot their kids in the car,
Oh, yeah.
and then they go shopping for 4 hours, the kids die. This will prevent it, basically. Right?
Smart.
Right? So then services, this is only for wheel configuration, sensors, camera calibration, factory reset, and jack mode. When you change your tires, jack mode, you have to click on this.
Oh, when I change a tire?
What does
Yeah,
it do?
when you
Boost
change
the
it.
car?
It logs the extension of the system, so that when you lift the car up, it does not comes all the way out.
Oh, okay. So when I have new tires put on.
Yeah, they mean new
Okay.
tires, but they should know that. They should know that they put the car. I tell it to them all the time. Put the car mode on, jack mode on, but they should know it. Oh, good. But tell them that. Hey, please put it here. Services, put the jack mode on if you lift the car up and change the tires.
Okay.
So then that's software, and that's on advanced software. And then here's your owner's manual as well. If you click on that, you can see your owner's manual. So everything what you can read in the book, you can see also here online.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
Why is it called Babe up there?
that's the name of the car.
That's what the lady called it?
You want to change it differently?
No, we'll leave it.
Okay,
Call it as
you
Babe.
could change it differently.
No, we'll leave it.
Yeah. So you can name your car whatever you want to name it. So then the next one is air conditioning. If you have animals, and you have animals in the car, you set the temperature, and with the temperature, when the car charge rate is over 20%, you can turn it on dog mode. This will keep the temperature to a comfortable, in this case it's 77.
For the dog.
You can leave the dog in the car, you can get out of the car, and it displays a screen. My babe, whatever, is out. I'm fine. Temperature is air conditioned to 77 degree or
Wow.
73.
So how did you do that if you have a dog? What did
Okay,
you do?
good. Here, it's called dog mode.
So you just hit this.
Yeah,
button.
you had this button, then comes air conditioning on. Here's all air conditioning. Here's scheduled cooling or heating. Here's steering wheel heating, front heating, seats heating, and here is climber off, climber on, dog mode, or camp mode.
What's camp mode?
You can sleep in your car if you want to. You can flip the seats over, put a mattress in the back, put the camp mode on. Then you can sleep in your car, and the temperature will always be nice hold.
But it takes from the battery.
It takes from the battery, unless you are connected to any power.
But there's no
Right.
battery on board.
But it does it only up to 20%. The same with the. So we always recommend don't come under 20%. So try to avoid that.
Right.
So in a situation where I go to a certain destination, I'm coming under 20%, then yes, then you say, okay, I know I have a charger there, I immediately plug it in. Then you can go under 20%. But usually don't try, because you also have it, you have to turn the Sentry Mode activate on. If you're arriving at the destination and it's below 20%, then you have to activate Sentry Mode again. So basically,
And how do you do that again?
so you have to click on this button here, that Sentry Mode button here on the top, to activate that Sentry Mode. Yeah. So, and okay, we can turn the camp mode on. Just turn the climate on. That was actually all what you can do. Now there's a lot of more fancy stuff here. There's a lot of music here. What you can do, you can do phone. You can over your phone. You listen to the music. You can listen stream music, Spotify. You can do karaoke in the car. If you can sing good, you can karaoke in the car. Sure, you're not the driver, only the passengers, but you can take from any karaoke. You can have Cyrus XM, you can do tunneling, it's another form of streaming, or any other music you can do.
Oh.
You
What if you wanted to run a CD?
If you
No such thing.
You can't
no,
do a CD.
you have to insert a USB drive here with MP3, and then you can play from there.
Wow.
So
Huh.
yes,
Okay.
or you have it on your phone and you play it from there. Right? There's no CD for that car. That's actually too old technology. So, and then what else? Here is the front cooling or heating. Here's the back, cooling or heating. Here's the seats heating. That's all explained there. And then there is more fancy stuff in regards to entertainment. You can have a whole bunch of games what you can play here.
While you're driving, right?
No, not while you're driving. Only if you're charging, you get bored.
Yeah.
And then there's
that's
the
nice.
theater. You can watch Netflix.
You can do Netflix.
YouTube. Actually, you can watch my YouTube channel. Well, on this here, watch this channel. I give you the link later for this.
So you can go to YouTube and do any video?
Yeah,
While
yeah.
you're charging, this way you're not bored.
While you're
right?
charging.
Can you test it? I just want to see something. Are we hooked up just to go to YouTube? I'm just curious.
Wait a
Let
second.
me see how that works.
Entertainment, arcade, theater. Oh, I have to connect to Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So it's currently not connected to Wi-Fi, right? Only if you're connected to Wi-Fi. So you have to connect to a Wi-Fi point, and then you can connect to that. So, but there would be YouTube in there, and
That's pretty
Hulu,
interesting.
and Netflix, and so on. So
Huh.
usually, what I do, I take a Wi-Fi connection, a portable Wi-Fi connection. You might be also to tether it over your phone.
So if you have a hotspot on your phone, you can
Yes,
use that. as
yeah,
a
a kind of a
transmission.
hotspot,
Right.
or you have a hotspot device on it. That's what I do, and then you can run it. Yeah. So then there's all of the games. What else did we have there? And a toy box.
There.
Then there is tracks, romance modes, Mars, Santa Claus. You can
What
turn
is
your.
that?
Well, how do
Mars?
you do that? Do
Yeah,
the
Mars.
do the Mars.
What is
or
it?
the Santa
I mean,
Claus.
So
So-
Mars will turn your map into the surface of the Mars.
The literal map of Mars.
No, not the map of Mars. It will show the landscape here would be a Mars landscape.
I see, but not the accurate map of Mars.
No, not
the
that.
feature.
So if you
Not
want-
that I know. It looks like that, but it's
So
not.
these are the only ones that it offers.
Yeah, there is then
Santa?
there's Sketchpad where you can draw something.
gotta be
Santa is your car turns into a Santa sled, and then when you turn the blinker, it jingles and
That's hilarious.
Oh,
and all of
really?
that.
Oh, how fun.
Yes, so try that. There are many of them. There
Submarine.
rainbow mode. Submarine is
Oh, that's
actually
cool.
this is the car what Elon Musk bought. That is the James Bond car,
one,
submersible
sure.
James Bond
Absolutely.
car.
The Lotus.
The Lotus?
Yes.
Yes. And now the fun thing is now, depending how your settings are, you can have it on 0 on 1,000 leagues, 2,000
Ah,
leagues, and
that's
10,000
hilarious.
leagues submersible. Basically, this mode here for your car, the suspension mode, then turns into a Lotus.
That's hilarious.
That's all.
Look at that.
Yeah.
How
So
funny.
that basically there's all the funs what you can have with the car.
So where are the weapon systems, like the missiles and the anti-radiation devices?
Actually, there was you know what, you're not kidding. There was a guy on the internet, you have that here as well, World Wide Web. What he did there is, he made a World Wide Web screen, and he had the James Bond device where the rockets and the
wow.
machine guns and so on was, and he could call that up. Now it's calling up Tesla.com, but you can take any of them. Basically, they took up the website there from them, and then the website showed you, oh, here's the fire button, here's the ejection seat,
That's
and
hilarious.
here's
Oh,
and so on.
funny.
That's very
funny.
cool.
Yeah,
So-
I wish you could do that.
So-
Wow.
Yeah, basically, yeah, that's all. And
Wow.
good that we have that recorded. You can see that again. Yeah, at any time you can do the recording
So this
again.
is recording now, not streaming live.
No, that's recording.
So then you put it
That's
out as a show.
nice.
I put it on online, and then you can
People watching.
So you
see
can
it and
listen to
watch it.
Fox News.
I know I didn't put in Fox News. That's not. I'm not
understand.
gonna watch Fox News.
I like Fox.
Yeah, that's okay, but I'm not. So
Oh, okay.
depending what you want to watch, that this is a news channel basically, right? It's a news channel.
Right.
So you can put anything on here.
Huh.
So what you want to see, you can even say, what's your favorite song, and then you can play this song.
Oh,
Say,
really?
what's your favorite song? Your favorite song?
By John Denver.
Yeah, which one? Let's do that. Play John Denver. Oh, premium subscription expired.
So I have to.
So you would have to go to a special subscription for that, what Tesla enables you, or you do it like connect to a MiFi, to a hotspot, and then you have your connection here as well. But that it actually it looked at the John Denver channel, and then it would play music from him.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Now,
So
how
if I
did
want
you
to
do
go
that?
to
Did
my
you
podcast or
press
whatever.
this?
Yeah, press this and then say.
Play John Denver.
So it looks it up, basically, and then it says here premium connectivity expired. So it only, I think with this car only came 2 years premium connectivity, and then so if you have access to premium connectivity, then you would get all of those channels as well, and so on. Basically, your device, your LTE connection will turn into another internet device, right? Or you put a MiFi in here.
So to
Connected.
renew this, I've got to.
You can renew that, yes.
Can I?
Yeah, check with Tesla. They
Okay.
can renew that. Maybe you can do it even on your app. Could be a possibility that you can
Interesting.
extend it from your app on an additional functionality or in your account.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not that familiar because I have premium connectivity for everything.
Good for you.
Yes.
And you have a lot of electric stuff, you know, that takes care of your electricity. I own all that at my house.
Yeah, I have whatever 66 photovoltaic panels, 5 power walls.
Wow.
And they're all here. My whole house is supplied, and all my cars are supplied from the sun,
Yeah.
basically.
That's pretty good.
Over the
You have
course of
solar.
the solar, yeah.
So you don't pay anything for solar?
Yeah, I
I
pay-
had solar at the house.
I pay. I have to be connected. I pay $20 because I'm using the.
$20.
But I'm using them
The grid,
as a
yeah.
battery, right? Basically,
Yeah.
if you have too much, I give it to them. If I have too less, I take it from them. But overnight, I don't do anything. I just overnight I take it from my batteries.
Smart.
So, because overnight I would have to pay a distribution fee.
Yeah.
That's how they get me.
I know.
Right.
I had solar, so I know. Yeah.
So they get me with the distribution fee, and bastards.
But I had extra,
Yeah.
you know, that rolled over every month. And at
Yeah,
the
yeah.
end of the year, they buy
That's
some of
what
it back.
that's the plan what I had.
Yeah.
They bought me back for 2 pennies on the
Yeah,
dollar
yeah.
on the kilowatt hour.
APS.
APS, yeah.
So you think solar's worth it?
It's still worth it because but it only worth it with you have power walls. Used said, give me medium or large sized panels
Right.
and give me 2 power walls with this, and then they install your system, and then you are
So what you're
independent.
saying is the power wall is basically the storage batteries that you
Yes.
have. It's a
But what do
big-
they charge for that? Do you know?
They give it to you right away. So I'm gonna send you another link,
Yeah,
and then
okay.
you go to that, and I said, hey, put it on my roof. And you know the trick is the power company is saying, oh, you are putting it to an inconvenient time into my grid, and you are disturbing my grid.
Oh,
No,
jeez.
yeah.
It's the other way
Then
around.
you know what you do? Then you put it into your power wall, right, to the
Okay.
inconvenient time,
You bet.
and then you're gonna use the rest of it and put it in the power wall.
That's smart.
And then at night you are consuming it again.
It's like you're a bank.
But
You're
then-
So
taking
it's
in all the
better.
Yes.
depositors.
So send
Yeah.
me the link for that.
I'm gonna send you the link for
That's
that.
good.
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
That's very good.
So and then you can choose small size, medium size, large size, super large size, and then they tell you for each size you need 1 battery or 2 battery banks for that, and so on.
So
But-
do you have to have any type of electric bill, any history for them to look at to know what to put in?
Hey, unfortunately, yes, because you know what APS said? You cannot produce more than 125% of what you're consuming. But you have to tell them, oh, I have an electric car now and I'm consuming a lot, if you want to have a big solar panels.
Unless you
Right.
want to buy a fusion reactor. Right.
Now the fusion reactor is going up every morning and sunsetting every day.
exactly
It's called
right.
sun. That's your
right.
fusion
I
reactor.
know about that.
So I'll call APS and ask them about if they have a special rate for electric vehicles.
Yes, that's what I would do first.
And then I'll check. But see, I just moved to the new house, so I don't
Yeah.
have any kind of history. I think they want 6 months maybe of
Yeah.
electric bill.
Yeah, but
So you want to make sure your bill's higher than normal.
yes,
then
you
they'll
want to
pay
have a
enough.
high bill, and then that you can
And then you
later
don't play
recover much, and you recover more,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Okay. I'll do that.
yeah, hey, Thank you for coming, and
Well, thank you for showing.
Thanks a lot.
so you have everything what you need, and enjoy your car.
Thank you.
And you are the next one getting an electric car.
See you guys. But then I have to
I
put
like
you
it.
on my shows across America.
Yes, I
Which is a
will.
bigger deal. So
Yes.
let's talk about that.
I will do that. So
But at least you're right about the fusion reactor. That's what I study.
This is nice. I like
Okay.
it. I like it a lot.
But I can't get out.
I was
okay.
afraid to drive it at first.
Because my
Yes.
I didn't drive it for a month. It sat in
No,
my
that you
car
don't have to be.
Don't
It's
do
in
a
my
knee
garage
replacement. That's
for a
all I'm
month.
saying.
I was scared to
I will
drive
not.
it.
It's
I
hard.
try
Because I
to
was afraid it's going to take
avoid
off too
it.
I can't
fast. And I wouldn't be able, you know what I mean? I was afraid it's going to shoot out too fast from me.
Yes.
But now I'm used to it. I like it.
Okay, good.
Thanks to you.
Okay,
Yeah.
hey, subscribe to the channel, and you subscribe to the channel as well to watch it, and you subscribe to the channel.
I will.
Yes.
Wait, can you send me the link on it?
And do the thumbs up. That was a full introduction of Tesla charging everything around it.
Very nice.
All right?
Good, yeah.
Have a good
I will
one.
subscribe to it.
Okay, and I need
Steve,
to
you
do a nice picture from you as well in your car. Yeah? So you drive out, and then I get to do a nice picture.
Oh, just right about me. You're going to take
Okay.
this picture. Okay.
Good. All right.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. My goodness. I'm glad I don't have to buy another charger.
Ah, good. Yes, you don't.
Moving into a new house, man, it's expensive. moving
Yes.
into- oh.
Every little thing costs. Right? Okay. Good.
It's
Bye bye.
crazy. But I do want to check on this.
I just